What's up, everybody? I'm making a video about the PlayStation Pro. This is going to be a quick, short, maybe like 8-minute, 7-minute video. Just a basic rundown of the PlayStation Pro and why in the world would Sony make a PlayStation Pro 4 Pro? PlayStation 4 Pro. I don't see any sense into this, and I'm going to tell you why. Here's why I feel, even if the PlayStation Pro comes out and it's good, why you still shouldn't buy it. And here's my reasoning. Number one, this PlayStation Pro is going to be running concurrent with the PlayStation 4. That means all the games that's coming out is going to be for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. The difference between the two games is obviously going to be the resolution. 4K, and I put that in quotes because it's not real 4K. Alright, so now that we're over that, and I know a lot of people have been making a lot of videos and don't truly understand why, this is not a good investment. Some people are just saying, oh, 4K, does 4K, let's go get it. When number one, most people don't have a 4K TV. I don't have a 4K TV. I have a 55-inch 1080p TV, right, running on my PlayStation 4. All right, my problem with Sony releasing this is I feel this is not the right time to drop a new console, especially a new console that's basically running the same or running concurrent with the previous model. Sony stated this is not a new generation of gaming. This is not. So basically the PlayStation 4 Pro is just a hardware upgrade to the PlayStation 4, which I feel if you have a PlayStation 4, you shouldn't buy it because that's just wasting your money. You're buying the game to get 4K, which is not really 4K because that's all they're selling you, 4K and VR. First of all, I can tell you off the bat, VR is going to fail. It's going to flop. Nobody, and I promise you, nobody's going to spend any money on VR or even have enough space for VR, number two. So that's trash. Okay, they're gonna forget about VR just like how they forgot about the Vita. Everybody who bought a Vita, look where you're at now. What new games is coming out? They didn't even speak about the Vita at the conference. They didn't even show any good games or anything at E3 for the Vita. So that's basically non-existent. So they just stole money from all those people for a Vita, $300 or $400 handheld console for no reason. Moving on. Secondly, everybody's claiming there's no 4K. It doesn't play 4K Blu-rays, blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously it's not going to play any 4K Blu-rays or anything because it is just a minor upgrade to the PlayStation 4. They're just using the regular Blu-ray players that they already have in the PlayStation 4 to make it compatible with the PlayStation 4 Pro, with the games. One other thing that you need to understand is the PlayStation Pro is like an iPhone 6s. It's the same body but more processing power. And we all know that the next iPhone, the iPhone 7, which already came out, is going to be a completely new design, new features, new everything, straight off the bat, new fast processor and everything. So if you keep that mentality what Sony is doing, even though this is the first time they've ever done something like this, especially releasing the PlayStation 4 Slim and a new console that runs with the Slim, it doesn't make any sense. So if the games are all going to be the same and everything's going to run the same, and PlayStation 4 Pro players or owners is going to be able to play with regular original PlayStation 4 owners, why get it? Unless you already have a expensive $18,000 4K TV, okay, fine, and you don't have a PlayStation, okay, fine. But other than that, if you're already an established gamer who has a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One S or an Xbox One, there's no need to buy this new console. I believe this console is probably only going to last for, say, 3 more years until they're like, okay, we need the PlayStation 5. Like, this is going to be our last generation of gaming. Just like how Microsoft is coming out with their Xbox One S Scorpio. this is what Microsoft did. They had the Xbox One, right? They seen all the problems they had with it, all the little heating issues, the power brick and everything. Then they made the Xbox One S. Look at this, Xbox One S, right? Not Xbox One Slim, not Xbox One tiny version, not Xbox One improved slim version. No, it's Xbox One S. Okay, so it's running concurrent with the Xbox One. They put a 4K player in there just to, grab that audience of 4K. And kind of like pushing the envelope for people to get 4K TVs and, experience the 4K. They're letting people, see what it is first, blah, 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 and then, move it to gaming for the next console. So they released that earlier, and probably around in April or whatever. It's not important. And now Sony is releasing the Slim and the Pro. I mean, it's one thing to be the first to the market to show 4K gaming, but you have to do it right. And I feel Sony is only digging just to get money. They don't really care. They don't even know what they're doing. They're just releasing consoles just to get money and just to be first. First of all, you can't release two consoles at the same time and expect to make money off the old one. No one's going to buy the old one. No one's going to buy the Slim unless they don't have a PlayStation. And that audience is going to be very small. You guys sold over 40 million units of the PlayStation 4. Why would you, release a Pro version and the Slim version to the original PlayStation? That makes no sense. So this is what I believe Sony is doing. They're trying to gather the people up, gather these little idiots and little gamers that want 4K, which is not native 4K, it's upscaled 4K, so you're not even getting the full resolution that you're wanting. You're not even getting all the details and everything, especially if the game environments and textures is not in 4K, so that's gonna lose. We all know how developers move. Look at the PlayStation 4. The only two good games that we've ever gotten that looks good on the PlayStation is the Order 1886 and Uncharted 4. Hands down. Destiny, Call of Duty, Battlefront is close. That was looking good. Battlefield 4, all those other games look like trash. And it's trash. It could be better. They're not even in native 1080p. Okay, those games are not even native 1080p. Why the hell would you think developers will now make native 4K games? Or even anything close to 4K? You probably get a 1440 game. But at the end of the day, it's like, that's what the PlayStation 4 is supposed to be doing. That's the resolution that the games are supposed to be at. But not all developers do that. We have trashy-ass games like, and I'm not saying the game itself is trash. I'm talking graphic-wise, like Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online and all those other little games and BioShock and all those games. Those games look like trash, but they're good games. Don't get me wrong, I play those games, they're really good games, but I'm just trying to prove the point that you should not go out and buy the PlayStation 4 Pro unless, it makes sense for you. You don't have a PlayStation, but you have a 4K TV, go ahead and buy it. Another thing, a lot of people were jumping around saying, oh, why is Sony not putting a 4K player in there? Well, the industry is changing now. People are starting to see that instead of buying a hard copy of a movie, just download it and stream it off the internet. Download it off the internet or stream it in 4K. So that's also what's saving them money in the PlayStation Pro. Sorry for this, my phone is going off. In the PlayStation Pro. So one thing to note, okay, everyone just calm down about the whole 4K, Blu-ray, playback, all of that. Sony is trying to push everyone digitally. Just like how when video games came out and we had the day one digital, and look, everyone started to do that now. No one wants to go to GameStop to have to wait in line or to go put $5 down to pre-order a game. They want to get their day one digital and just have it downloaded straight to their console, and boom, you can play at 12 o'clock when the game is released. No questions asked, no problems. So everyone who's talking about no 4K drive, blah, 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 it makes the console itself cheaper, and you have the option to download it and have the video playback in 4K, which is good. But overall, do not buy the PlayStation 4 Pro if those circumstances does not pertain to you. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. So, everyone, share this video to anyone who's on the fence about getting a PlayStation 4 Pro. I believe when the Scorpio comes out, it's going to be a completely out of this league console to the PlayStation 4 Pro. And Sony's going to have a really big problem on their hands. Microsoft, they're doing something good this time. I'm a PlayStation player. I own a PlayStation. I'm not a fanboy of any console, because before I bought my PlayStation 4, I was on the fence. Should I get the Xbox One or should I get the PlayStation 4? I didn't know which one, and I went with the more powerful console, and the console that has the games that I like Uncharted, and I went with that, and I made a good decision. Now, if we're moving into another generation, even though these companies are trying to shy away from next generation console, they're trying to shy away from that, even though it is what it is, it's a new console, and it's new hardware, and new graphics processors, and I bet you it's going to be a new software OS interface for the Xbox Scorpio. So what I'm trying to say is, don't buy the PlayStation 4 Pro until the Scorpio comes out, especially if you're you're multi-platform, you like to play Xbox and PlayStation. I'm just trying to help you save your money and not go throw money at Sony and then get later kicked in the ass behind that. So, be cautious. I know it's tempting. It's going to be the holiday season. Wait for more information before you buy the PlayStation 4 Pro. Or wait for the Scorpio details to come out. Confirmed details, not rumors. Confirmed details from Microsoft themselves, and not IGN or all these other stupid little channels that have rumors and the know and all these other nonsense websites. You wait for the facts, okay? These companies, these other YouTube channels, they just want to make money. They just want to make stupid videos. All these other videos is just, pointless. Some of them is good, they are helpful, but in terms of rumors, don't listen to it until the object or device actually comes out. So those are my reasons on why you should not buy the PlayStation 4 Pro, why you should wait, and why you should wait for the announcement of whatever Xbox is going to call their next console. But for now, codename Scorpio. Figure out what it is and make a judgment on that. Alright? But I can guarantee you the Scorpio is going to be a better system. And plus on top of that, Sony's increasing PlayStation Plus. So if you can now, buy the $50 PlayStation cards. So, PlayStation Plus cards, so you have to buy $60 cards later. Alright, so that's the end of my video. I know I went over a bit. I'm at 13 minutes now, but it's good information. So take that, subscribe to the channel, do whatever you want. I'm just making videos to share information out to people who don't know anything. Be free to comment and criticize me in the comment section. I don't give a crap. So also, I'm not getting paid to do this, so I don't really give a crap. So talk all your BS that you want about this video or the quality or any other crap talking about it's not in 4K when you don't even have a freaking 4K monitor to watch anything in freaking 4K. I'm done with this video before I start getting angry. Alright, peace out. Be safe out there.